right, everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Hawk After Dark. Today is Monday, January 20th. My brother Falcon and I. He's joining me tonight. Say hi, Falcon.
Hey, Falcon.
Every time, man. We were gonna record this on Saturday and thought it would probably be best to wait until after the inauguration. Okay, the neighbors are causing a ruckus again.
Neighbors always get active when we start recording.
So it's about 8:30, 8:40 p.m. West Coast time on Inauguration Day. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some other things that happened today. We're going to talk about processing all of this. But everything is real now. Everything landed today. Republicans control the House. They control this, although by a tenuous margin. I'll talk about that in a bit. They control the Senate. Donald Trump has been re-inaugurated for a second term today. And for all intents and purposes, he also controls our Supreme Court. So in the infinite wisdom of the American electorate, they decided to give a convicted felon, an adjudicated rapist, a fraudster who ran an openly racist, misogynistic, bigoted, homophobic, transphobic campaign with some hatred for disabled people thrown in. Our electorate thought it would be a good thing to return him to office. And so all
What a
of
great
that,
idea.
right? How you feeling about that, Falcon?
Nauseous, disgusted. Yeah, it's just gross.
Yeah.
It's abusive, All of the things, all of the institutions that we have set up that are supposed to protect against something like this failed.
Yep.
So that doesn't leave me with much confidence in what's going to happen from here forward.
Yeah, and I think that's a really important point. There are no guardrails left. I mean, Donald Trump, following the insurrection in the Capitol, was revived by Kevin McCarthy. All other Republicans got in line. He completed his takeover of the Republican Party. The Supreme Court got on board with it, and he controls everything now. And there are no guardrails. And one lesson that he learned from his first term is to not keep any serious people around. There are no adults in the room anymore.
I mean, it's a huge advantage that this is round two, because he learned a lot.
Yes, he did.
In round one.
As did his allies.
And he's got immunity now, so,
Yeah.
all bets are off as far as accountability. It's just a matter of, can he get the people in his administration to go along with his criming, knowing that they don't have immunity. But I guess they have insurance now.
Well, that's an excellent point. It was yesterday. It was either in the Coffee with Hawk podcast that I recorded or the Daily Hawk update that I recorded for YouTube, where I mentioned that Donald Trump's transition team is telling people who are coming in to work in the administration that they should probably buy legal defense insurance or personal liability insurance that will cover them and provide funding for a defense attorney for them if they are criminally prosecuted upon Trump leaving office. Because the immunity decision that the Supreme Court put out on July 1st of this year came about as close as you can come to providing blanket immunity from criminal prosecution for Donald Trump. But that's not true for any other member of his administration, any employee in the White House, or any other employee throughout the executive branch in all the departments and agencies.